Okay, so you got potatoes boiling, and you're gonna do what?
The taters are going to get pretty near done, but not quite done.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to dump them in here, and dump the onions in there, and then I'm going to put however much milk it looks like it needs in there, and I'm going to let it kind of cook. Watch it, make sure it don't boil, just let it simmer. Put a little butter in there and salt and pepper, and they're ready to eat.
Okay.
The taters will be, some of them will be done, and some of them will be just done.
Okay.
And then, of course, if you have leftovers, that they get more done as you go along.
You don't put your onions in with your...
Mm-mm. You cook that with the milk. Because they'd get mushy in there.
Okay.
So, that's what I'm doing right now.
Do you want celery or anything in it?
Oh, we ain't got no celery.
Yes, I think we do.
Well, I could put a little celery in it.
Okay.
I never have cooked it with celery, but I'd try it.
Well, you've eaten it with celery, because I put celery in mine when we had it.
Mm-hmm. And like the other day when you had it, I went and got a chunk of celery and cut it up some more.
All right, we'll see how it tastes when you get done. And then you're gonna make cinnamon rolls, right?
That's what I'm cleaning off the table over here right now.
Oh, he's gonna do that now.
I'm getting ready.
All cleaned off.
Have my...
Get rid of my junk.
Well, it's all right. Plenty of room. Just got to kind of scoot it over a little.
Clean it off.
That goes to taters. That's chicken taters.
Okay, he's going to, and I gotta find the recipe, don't I?
Yes, you got to find
His
the
mother's recipe is somewhere. I'll have to find
recipe.
it.
Go a little on the floor, and a little this.
Yeah,
and a little
I don't understand it, but it's hard to decipher, but it's a recipe. I'll let you know here in a minute. Okay, he boiled the potatoes till they were just,
So done.
yeah, not totally done, but done. And he added an onion in there, which I would have put probably more onion.
Put what?
More onion.
You think it needs more onion?
Well, that was a little
I would-
bad.
I was
And
trying
it's
to.
probably all right. Anyways, this yours, not mine.
Well, I didn't. I was thinking about more onions, but. You
And
said-
then he put some butter in there, and we added the celery. But I think we're gonna add more onion. I like onion. He likes
Okay, well,
onion.
That's the part I didn't know about.
And then the milk, of course. It's about the same as mine, except sometimes I doctor it up a little more.
That's the part I didn't know about you.
I like onion.
Okay.
You know that.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't know how many.
Because you're always saying, you needed more onion. I said, I put bukus of onion in it because I like onion. The potato soup, it was good. The only difference that he likes his vegetables.
A little crunchy.
Yeah, a little crunchy. But it was good. I liked it too. Now he's going to start on cinnamon rolls. And he's going to use his mama's recipe. And it says down here, recipe was written by Anna P. Morris, mother of Loran and Ray Morris. Seriously, these are some of the best sweet rolls that you've ever eaten. She wrote this after the many requests of her family to tell them her recipe for her cinnamon rolls. And he's going to have to decipher it.
Well, there's one you want to be
They're
reading.
both the same thing. Somebody just kind of corrected this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of scratched out. Well, probably made a little more.
Smacked around, throw a little on the flour.
Yeah. Get a big bowl. In it, put two packages of yeast and 2 cups of warm water. Stir, peel around a bit, then stir again. When yeast is all out of lumps, add a run over half a cup of honey and stir, then stir again. Yeah, you have to decipher this. Right here it says, now get your flour, and this is important. Take your hand and reach into the flour, and I guess you don't have measurements. Do you know how I know you know how to do this because you've done it before. Do you know how much or honey?
Well, set a good half a cup or a cup.
Add 2 cups of warm water
Mm-hmm.
And stir it a cup of honey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've got to get my honey in there first. Get stuff kind of ready before I go to
Okay, I'm going to come back. He's going to kind of get stuff ready and decipher this recipe. Okay, we figured out we're supposed to use 1 tablespoon and a teaspoon and a half of the yeast.
I did?
Yeah. Now, you've done this without me, so...
I just used the packages before.
Oh.
How many of these?
1 and a half. There you go. That's
That'll
good.
do.
Yep. And then your water.
What am I stirring that with?
I don't know.
Oh, that spoon there ought to stir, hadn't it? That spoon there ought to stir.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I said add the water.
Uh-huh.
That's warm.
That's where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
And your honey. Okay, on the honey, it says, oh, after you get the lumps out of that, run the honey and stir. That's okay. And stir again. Then add an inch of sugar. How much is an inch of sugar? Let's see. Think in between 2 teaspoons and 1 tablespoon. And stir till all feels stirred. Okay, we'll get that done and then we'll be back.
What's this right
Okay,
here?
that's the sugar.
What's this?
Now you're supposed to put that sugar in there now. After we add the sugar.
Into the big bowl.
Yeah. It's between 2 and 3. It's a little under a tablespoon of sugar.
Okay.
And then stir till all feels stirred. You're supposed to stir it. And don't over stir it. Okay. Now, where are we at? Where's the sugar? To all feel stirred. Now get your flour, and this is important. Take your hand and reach in the flour.
Well, when do you put the eggs and the butter in?
We haven't.
I think you'd mix it into this.
Well, I would too, but. Okay, stir till all feels stirred. Now get your flour, and this is important. Take your hand and reach in the flour and get a fistful of flour and fling it and flong it in the bowl. And stir, fling and flong some more flour till you've got some kind of gooey paste. Now, in a 2-cup measuring cup, put about a 1/2 cup of clean bacon drippings. We're going to use butter.
Yeah, we got that right
We got
there.
that ready. Heck no, first put the 2 eggs in.
So we're
You're
going
supposed
to...
to put the 2 eggs in the cup first, it says.
Well, we got them.
Okay.
Now we put the flour
Without
in
the shell, dingbat, and beat them and add the okay, now add your...
You put the flour in first, or the eggs and honey?
Heck, you've got the eggs and honey, or the eggs and...
Right, here's the eggs. Dump them in.
You have to put flour in here, according to her
there it
recipe. He's done this, and I'm in here telling him how to do it.
Well, I ain't done this for so long about God. I am... That probably enough?
No. Get your flour and pour it, reach in, fistful, in a bowl. Stir and fling and flong it till you got some sort of a gooey paste. Then in a measuring cup, get your butter or your egg and your butter. We're just going to dump it in there all together. It doesn't matter.
Well, it's got to be stirred.
Yeah. Now your butter. I hope we're doing this right.
Now, all we got left to do is just keep adding
Okay.
flour to it, right?
Without sugar. Now get on the stick and stir the goo and add to the cup a teaspoon of salt. maybe a couple grains over. Now stir and add to the goo. Well, we already added it to the goo. Stir a bunch and fling flong some more flour, keep stirring, fling flong until it's thick. To stir. Then turn out on whatever you turn it out on. If by this time you don't have any flour on the floor, for crying out loud, Chinook, fling flong some of it. Fling flong some on the floor. Oh, on the dough, dingy, not the floor. Oh, and knead and slap around so it'll know who's boss. Okay, keep kneading and fling-flonging till it feels right and looks yummy. Don't forget your salt. Where am I at? Till it looks yummy, whatever that means. Put it back in the bowl.
How much salt do I put in
Add
there?
a heap of grease. Salt.
A teaspoon of salt, wasn't it?
Yes. Okay, you have the kosher, okay. And turn it around the grease and put it in a warm place. Put it in a warm place and let it rise. Where was I? I just made that up. Put it back in the bowl, grease on top. Put it in a warm place and let it rise till almost over the bowl. The rest is up to you. Make whatever you want to it. It's right dang yummy. Cinnamon rolls. Put globs of soft butter and oleo rolled out on the dough. Roll it out and put it on the dough with other junk. Roll it up and cut it not into 2-inch things and let rise a heap. Bake and hide them if you want. I can't give what that says. Anyways, she didn't say what to bake them at. I guess 350. Okay, don't over stir it. Just start putting in your flour.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Well, you've done this before. Here's your cup. I know you've made these before.
Yeah, but Mom, it's been a day or two.
Here, there's your flour. You just got to get the consistency. Okay, when we get it to where we're needing it, I'll be back. Okay, we've got the dough, or he has the dough finished, and we're letting it rise. And it's so cold in the kitchen, I'm going to put it in here on the top of this. This doesn't get hot, but it's a lot warmer than the kitchen. Anyways, we'll be back.
Dump it out there and do something.
How's it feel now? Better?
Oh yeah,
Still
warm.
Oh yeah, that's a lot softer.
Throw some flour on these, that thing. Well, I don't know where to cut that half and roll it out.
I would cut it in half. Here, hang on. Yeah.
I don't know where to take a pin and roll it.
Whatever you want to do.
Where's one at?
Right here. Take your pick. Move this out of your way. What is that? Dark in that.
I think it's brown sugar when you
Oh,
start
when I was messing around
shitting
with
the bread
brown
out
sugar.
there, I think.
Okay, yeah,
what I think it is.
yeah.
I hope that's what it is.
Well, I was flopping it around. Taking the bread out and putting some more in it. Yeah, he's totally bored. He's in here making cinnamon rolls. He likes to go to the barn and piddle, but it's too darn cold, right?
Yes. I said I had to go terrorize Mom's kitchen.
He made potato soup, now cinnamon rolls. Looking good.
Okay.
Butter. I put the butter here. We may need more butter.
Well, I thought where's
Here's-
them cubes of butter at?
That's them right there.
No.
Yes, it is. I melted it a little bit.
Is that stick and a half?
Yes. Yes, you're in my way.
You got a little brush?
Yes. In the dishwasher. It's red.
Oh,
Is that what you want?
yep. Gonna have to have more butter than this.
Well, shucky darns, I don't know what to do about it. Let me go get some started then. Only got a half stick out, the rest frozen. That's a stick and a half.
We got a lot of
Yeah,
cinnamon.
for the next batch we will have to get, I'll have to get some out of the freezer. Okay, there's the brown sugar, there's the sugar, and there's the cinnamon. May have to shake it up. Whoa. You better save some of that for the next batch.
That's all you got?
Uh,
Maybe, maybe not, huh?
yeah, I think it is, except I have some in my craft room.
What are you back there doing? Eating it?
I know, I'm rusting stuff. But there's not a whole lot back there.
No, I think we got enough.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm doing this different than I did last time, so
You ought to do this one plain and the next one with some raisins.
suits me.
I like raisins.
Okay, put a little raisins on it. Okay.
And there's brown sugar.
My deal is, every time I make them, I say, well, next batch I need to add more of this or add that. And the time I
this-
make them,
So
Too
far
much.
in between, yeah.
seemed like that last batch, I didn't put enough of cinnamon in them.
Yeah, goo.
What do you think?
Yeah. Do you want to sprinkle regular sugar on it, or is
Well,
that good?
that's what I was gonna put a little regular sugar on. We might as well just,
Make
if
them
we're
good.
gonna shoot or diet, let's just do a good job. I mean, let's don't just go halfway.
That's right. Yep, might as well. Looks good.
What do you think?
That looks good. Just
Where's your,
this is driving me nuts though. You going that way?
I'm just gonna roll them up out of the way.
Okay, them's gonna be some thick ones then. Gonna have to get you a knife.
All right, where's my knife in the pan? Knife over tail.
I can't get that open. No, you don't want a steak knife. That or
What was the matter with that cutter?
that might work. I don't know if that's sharp enough. Try it. Are you gonna stop them there? Those are gonna be little.
Why ago you said it's gonna be too big, so I thought
Well, I thought you was gonna go this way though. Okay, I'm staying out of this. These are not my cinnamon rolls. I told you a long time ago, if I just left you alone and quit trying to tell you what to do.
Where's your pan at?
Okay, I'm gonna have to turn this off and go get a pan. Okay. I gotta get the raisins out for the next one that you roll out.
Okay.
Because I want some with raisins.
Got another pan?
Yeah.
Here,
That's melted.
hmm?
Whoa. Coffee pot's still making noises.
Coffee pot is saying, hurry up, cinnamon rolls.
Okay,
That's what I was wanting.
there's your brown sugar.
I'm gonna put a little more on this one than these others. Just
See
say,
which
well,
one's
don't
the
do
best?
that again. But you need to write that down. We'll write that down on the
Well,
back side
when
of
we
that.
get done, I'll make notes on it, like I do on all my recipes.
Saying, well, we should have.
And if I have a recipe that's not good, it goes in the trash. But I know this one's good because you've done them before.
That recipe's good. It just the added stuff that we
Just-
put on there afterwards.
Boy, you've got that really.
Right, Riley? That'd be a juicy one.
I'm staying away.
That's a
I'll
juicy
stay
one,
away.
Mom.
I'll stay away.
Need a knife.
What'd you do? Gonna put more butter in it?
Yep. I don't know what to do with that thing.
I'll lay it on my bread. That's hard. I don't think that's. Come on. Keep thy mouth shut. It's so hard.
That's what you tell me to do. But I'm talking language I shouldn't be talking.
I think we're gonna be here all day.
Well, I wasn't planning on going anywhere.
Should've got a sharp knife. Nope, I ain't gonna say a word. Not. I need to set this camera up and walk away.
Camera and walk away.
Boy, the one with the raisins in that I'm gonna eat is gonna be loaded.
Well, let's see if we're going to shoot the diet. Let's just do it all. All right, you put the raisins on there.
They're kind of all bunched up.
Well, you just do whatever. I think this is going to be the best batch.
Yeah, I can see my hips now.
Kind of like Lisa walked by the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. That should be. Wow. Yeah. Now those are going to be gigantic. What'd you do with your cutting knife? Oh, he was using that. Okay. Oh, the butter's melting out.
All right.
Maybe we ought to put those in a smaller pan because they'll take longer to cook. There is a small one. That
What's
green
this
one? That's another one.
Well, let's finish putting them in that. And
Okay.
see what we got. You done shot it?
No, because I didn't know if we was going to use it because I took you that one. You ought to put the small ones in this one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you mean this pan's smaller yet?
Well, yeah, put those in here. And there I go telling you what to do again.
Well, that's fine.
I can't
I didn't
keep
know
my
what we
mouth
was
shut.
doing. I mean, I didn't know the pan was that much smaller.
Yeah. And I have another one out if you need it.
I'm gonna put one big one in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those are going to be the best ones.
Well, you have to say we added more butter and a little more sugar and cinnamon to it. You know what I mean?
And raisins.
And raisins.
Go over here. Yeah. Will they have enough? Yeah, we'll have. We can scrunch them. Put one.
I put one in that other pan. What did I do with it?
Okay, that'll work. Okay, we're gonna cover these and let them raise, and I'll be back to show you just before we put them in the oven. All right, we just stuck them in the oven. We're gonna give them about 20 minutes and check them, or maybe a little less. Okay, we've taken 2 pans out of the oven. There's one still in there that was on the lower rack that's not finished. And he says he eats them without the glaze on them.
So we try them with it or without?
I'll try one without, and if I like it, I'm mixing up some glaze.
If you don't
And
like
he's
it.
already got a knife. He can't wait. They're hot. And there's the tater soup. He's been slaving in the kitchen all day long.
Without too much trouble from Mama.
Except I had to learn to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, I like glaze, but let's see what the other one is. There. Well, that one on the end is great big. Those smaller ones were about,
Them some of the first ones.
yeah. Did you take a bite?
It's hot. It's hot.
Did you like it without the glaze?
You get here.
It's hot. I like mine sweeter.
All right. Now you know them's going to be sweeter.
Yeah, but they still need some glaze on them.
Okay. Suits me.
I'm gonna mix up some glaze.
If we're going to shoot her out, we might as well go whole
I
hog.
might as well get it on. Hey, I'm gonna mix up some glaze and pour over them.
I thought I was going to eat some more tater soup, and I don't think so.